Alrighty, everybody. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. I hope everyone's having a fantastic... Oh, good. The camera's not broken. How's everyone's Tuesday? Yeah. How's everybody's Tuesday going? I hope everyone's Tuesday's going wonderful. Hi, Moxie. Oh my gosh, hello. Oh my gosh, hello. Oh my gosh, hello. Oh, Princess Stinky Kisses is here. Yeah, Moxie. Whoop, 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 whoop. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You stink. You stink. You stink. You stink. You stink. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I love this shirt. Yeet me into the abyss. Mood. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I know that I am. Bit of a stressful day, too. Won't get into that, but... What a day! Into my veins, alrighty. Hope everyone's doing wonderfully today. I know I sure am. I feel like I've already asked you all of this like 3 times now. Like, how's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, how's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? Is that what it sounds like? Is that what it sounds like? Because that's what it sounds like to me when I realize that I'm just repeating myself. Alrighty. Sooner or later. But today we're continuing the 7 Dwarfs. So I'm pretty stoked. We got the art card right here. Alright, so. Hey, weird fish, how are you doing? I did have a good Easter. No, my Easter was very nice, just very chill. We played Dungeons and Dragons. And then, just had a good rest of the day. How about you? Did you have a nice Easter? I hope you did. I know that, I didn't, like, celebrate it, but I still enjoyed it. Had some food with friends on Saturday. And now we're on to, the rest of the week. Hey, Yin and Yang Fang, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much. I have already asked how everyone's doing. Yes, I have. Like, at least 11 times already. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Holy crap, seriously, thank you. Almost a year. Our baby's only almost 3 months old? Yeah. How are you doing, Yin and Yang Fang? Good to see you. Welcome. I am excited for today. We're continuing the Dwarves from Spira Mirabilis. And it's gonna be fun, actually. Well, actually, as if it wouldn't be. This is such a cool miniature. I've been excited to paint it since I got it. So I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, so look at that. Fantastic. I hope you had fun. Sounds like it was fun. Alrighty. Oh man, though. I'm gonna clean up. No, actually, I'm gonna leave it. It's kind of fun. Look, like, my paint tube has its own scarf. Even though it's not scarf season. Silly paint. I don't even know what scarf season is. Oh. And then we've got our art card, of course. The art card is going to help guide us for colors. Which is going to be fun. Which is going to be a lot of fun. Which is going to be a lot of fun. So, let's start working on the skin tones. So what we're going to do, we're going to get just the smallest. I'm actually going to put a lot of these brushes away. I don't want to overdo it. We're going to grab our blending brush. So our blending brush, which is also a Raphael Precision Imitation Stable. So I'm going to grab just the tiniest amount of thinner, so that the bristles have just a smidge of thinner on them. And then we're going to start to pull out our skin pigment. Now, because of the fact that it's been a week, we're going to be doing some textured blending. So the idea here is that we want enough of the skin tone that we can put it down and not pick up the layers underneath. Because now we've got to, you know, get everything else colored in. So now we're going to come right here. We're going to just put that in there, and then we're going to start to just blend it out. Alrighty. Let's get this blended out. I will not break. I will jet the world. Alright, I need to get a little bit in closer. Alrighty. So we're gonna get just a little bit on the nose. Right there, just like that. And we're gonna come in and we're gonna just blend that out. There, see? Perfect. Alright, then we're going to blend this out. That's looking good. Put a little bit more right on the tip of the nose. I'm going to blend this over. on both sides. Perfect. This is gonna help his skin feel very soft but textured. Perfect. Looking good. Hello, Craft and Canvas. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. What have you been up to? I know, right? I'm so excited to be painting this model. I can't believe I managed to actually get one. Stuff from Spira Mirabilis, like, you get it or you miss it, and it's just so high stress. But I'm very excited to be painting this model. I'm good. How are you doing? Hell yeah. What's an example of some stuff you've been up to out of the everything? Why can't I breathe? Ooh, exciting. How are those tutorials going? There we are. And then we're gonna pull left and right. Feather. Perfect. So glad you like it. Good. Ah. All right, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna just stipple. We're just gonna get a little bit broadly down. We're just gonna come in. We're just gonna kind of blend it all out over here. Lighten that up so that way it feels more like a skin tone shadow. This is, from what I can tell, some kind of plastic or resin. That's my best guess. It's really well casted though, so which makes it more difficult to tell the difference. When it's over, I'm ready for... All right, look at that. Now we've got our skin tone colors starting to come out. We're just gonna keep working in these cheeks, blending that out. Oh yeah, no, the details on this model are superb. Like whatever material is used, it holds so much detail. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of how it looks. This is how I really like to do my skin tones. Alright, let's get some down here. Then down here. You got photos of what you've been working on recently? I'd love to see. We can live forever, forever. The dawn begins to rise. Listen, that's okay. That's okay. Photos are optional and not required. Hi, Moo. What's up, Mox? Hi, baby. Do you need to go outside? Can you go potty? You want to come on up? Come here. Oh. Moxie wants to say hi. Yes, he does. Hi. Hello. Hello. What? Hello. You're being really cute today. You're being really cute today. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You need to go outside? You need to go outside? Potty? Want to play? Want food? You already got food. Do you want water? You already have water. Do you want me to suplex you? Would you like to engage in standard, like, kickboxing? No? No, you're not enthusiastic about that either. I would challenge you to race car driving, but I don't know how to drive. Oh, yeah. But he's already gotten food. Oh, yeah, that always gets you. Yeah. It's either playground rules or standard kickboxing. Playground rules, you're fighting dirty, and an adult's getting involved. Like, I'm talking like full-on body slam off the swing. If you don't hit every rung of that weird, like, half hexagon structure thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm headed for a breakdown. All right, let's do the ears. But how you doing? Yeah, I know, right? I'm headed for a breakdown. It doesn't sound so loud. I'm headed for. God! See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, people are like, oh, football is so violent. It's like, you have never experienced, like, a childhood playground then. Were you the kid that sat in the shade or something? Because, like, kids try to kill each other on a daily basis. Like, when I meet someone, they're like, yeah, no, I'm like the playground monitor at the school. I'm like, wow, I'm not messing with you. Because you've got no problem, like, getting in there and yeeting two children who are trying to kill each other across the room. Oh, absolutely it does. That's why one of the funniest comics that I've seen, I don't remember where I saw it, but the teacher just walks in and is like, okay, class, we're learning Lord of the Flies. Walks back out of the room and locks the door and walks off. I lost it. Oh, you've seen the same comic? Because I didn't. Because that's amazing. Oh man, that's amazing. I wish I remember what comic it was. I feel like it was After Dark Comics or After Death Comics. Yep, that's the comic. This is the comic. It's so funny. That's too funny. Thank you, thank you. Nah, see, that's just spectacular. That's so funny. Alrighty. I laughed pretty hard. Looking good so far. Gotta make sure we keep the wrinkles on Sleepy's head. Alright, there's a major highlight there. So let's start by grabbing that and then let's blend it in and down. Okay. Then we're gonna pull this way. And then we're gonna pull it back. Then we're gonna blend it out. Yeah. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, next. So has anyone been playing the new Monster Hunter Worlds? Alright, we're gonna get some of that right there, and we're gonna bring some of this right here very lightly. Now we're gonna pull this color down and then back up. Pull that over. Pull that in. Alright. Looking good. Oh man. The new Monster Hunter is worth buying a Switch. I mean, I would wait for the Switch Pro if we have any ETA on those. But oh man, it's great. I think it's the best Monster Hunter they've made. Like, if I didn't own a Switch and I had had a chance to play this Monster Hunter, I would have bought a Switch. I already owned a Switch, which is a little bit easier to say. But we're gonna pull this up and out. Oh, that's awesome. I bet that's a ton of fun. All right. Oh, geez. That's funny. But that's rough at the same time, like, good lord. Houseboats are impossible to steer. That is quite the comparison. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that in the future now. Handles like a houseboat. Just means all around a disaster. Yeah. No, I'm aware. This game isn't that spectacular. You know, this really great example of how, like, handling in a video game's done? Yeah? Well, it's none of it. Oh? Crowded streets are cleared away one by one, while the heroes separate as they run. Keep your hand in mine. I've been running wild, starting my dark. Show me how it ended. It's alright. Going out. Well, good to know. Good to know. I haven't played a Lego game in ages, but now I'm definitely not. And the son of family, don't you cry. In this land of make-believe, dead and dry. Oh, I'm jamming out to Breaking Benjamin tonight. Show me how it ended, so right. How defense lets you really are. Ah, makes sense, makes sense. Good game for kids, that's for sure. Nope, needs to be a little thinner. That's great. That's fantastic. All right, there we are. Look at that blending. It's all right. It's all right. Left and right. Pull this back that way. I'm gonna blend that upwards a little bit if we can. It's all right. Alright, then we're gonna go here. Pull this both upwards and outwards. Looking good. The hope is gone. Left behind, and I won't let your weak, wicked life. You know me, and I'm one step behind. Alrighty. So I put the highlight on the top of the hand and then the back of the hand. And then I'm going to pull it across and then down. Get some of that in between the ridges of the fingers. but the majority of it will be on the top. There we are. 3 of them have been painted up. Now let's get the eyelids. Perfect. All right, we're gonna even this out a little bit more. So I can hear you scream. That feels like a skin texture. All right, next should be Doc. Let's put a little bit down right there, and then we're gonna come in and we're just gonna blend that out. Perfect. I need to figure out how to up the contrast so you guys can see what exactly I'm seeing. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, that's closer to what it looks like. It's worth to get there first. The apple of we do need to up the contrast a bit, but we'll do that in a bit. You had to have it all, but have you had enough? You greedy little bastard, you will get what you deserve. When all is said and done, I will be the one. What's everyone's plan for the week? Not feeling the Aurora version. Oh, that's the Alive acoustic. Okay. Again, lean out the window, lives deep among the dead. Forever, and I have not left your side. We will reach the dark together. If you don't, then so will I. There is nothing left of you. Hell yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm working to get mine scheduled. I'm saying the last goodbye. I'm aiming for later this week. I went to sign up though, and they had outdated all the places I looked at. still were like, yeah, no, you've got to be in this situation to get vaccinated. So I'm just like, okay, well, garbage. So I'm just checking every day. Days go on forever, that I have not left your side. And there's the dark together. If you go, then so will I. There's nothing left for you. The CVS's locally for me don't have the vaccine. So I keep checking, but nope. Anthem of the angel, say the last goodbye. There was nothing left for you. All right, looking good so far. And sing the last goodbye. Oh man, I have not eaten food today yet. I need to do that really quick. I need to, garbage. All right, I'm gonna order something really quick because otherwise I'm gonna forget to eat food today. I'm like sitting here like wondering why the hell am I hungry? That's because I haven't eaten food yet today. All right, let's grab just where's a number 10 tuna? Alright, let's grab a number 10 tuna. Alright, we're gonna do a regular rosemary parmesan. We're gonna put dill pickles, banana peppers. Let's grab Cool Ranch Doritos. Let's grab a soda. Closed! No! It's almost too late to order food. Alright, let's do Chipotle. We're gonna order a tortilla. No. Yeah. No! I know, right? Alright, quickly, let's grab a salad. Yeah. We're gonna do chicken. We're gonna do roasted corn salsa, sour cream, cheese, tomatillo green, chipotle honey vinaigrette, guacamole sauce, fresh tomato salsa, and fajita veggies. Hell yeah. We're gonna do black beans, white rice. We're gonna do extra chicken. We're gonna add chips and a queso blanco. And a Mexican Coke. Alright. food. Ah. Beautiful. This is what I need in my life. It's a Chipotle salad. I don't know about y'all, but I love Chipotle salads. Let's see. All right, on to the next base. Try. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy. I cannot pretend. Yeah, Chipotle. So I got a Chipotle salad. Because I love Chipotle salads. Beautiful. They do. And a new one just opened up nearby. Yeah. That definitely would be. I try to eat before stream, but I had to make today was stressful. Go to see a show, but I'll make you pay. This was I'm tacky, I'll be birds with suspenders and 3 queens with my socks. Exactly. Alright. I feel like standing. Ugh. Don't you forget that favor I did for you. If you're not okay with that, then it might just be tacky too. I know, right? Got some tacky boobies, red hardy shirt with fluorescent orange pants. Glisten me, it's printed in Comic Sans. Absolutely, Craft Canvas. Lurk away. As always, stay steeped. Oh, that's the hype emote. Stay steeped. Bring me shame. Yeah, nothing. Bring me shame. Never know why. Because I'm tacky every day, mail stickers and yellow license plate. Do the book whenever I'm on a date. Tracking moves in line at the DMV. I love this song because he just like straight up, like Weird Al just straight up calls out so many people. Goes straight for the throat. Make me uptight, strung up like a kite. Don't look it and right. Love me in spite. And like a lie. Hey, Pretty! How are you doing, Pretty? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. It's been a while. How are you doing? Hope everything has been good. Your mother always seemed to hate me. I'm sicker every day and I'm terrified of talking to my only to save the demon of a firstborn hair color. Oh my god, Brittany! Are you okay? Well, I won't pry, but like... Good, good, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Holy crap. I hope everyone's okay. Oh, man. Listen, if you need anything, I'm serious. Reach out to me on Discord. Absolutely. Like, and I'll try my best. If you need help, okay? Like, holy crap, Prinny. Of course, of course. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad you're here. I really am. Good lord. Sounds like you had a crazy month then. I hope everything's going better now. Yeah, oh man. Well, I'm glad you've got yourself situated again. I was wondering where you went. So what's the plan going forward? I hope April's been much better for you. So we're painting up the skin tone on the dwarves. We're doing a very rough blend on the surface in order to help keep that skin texture alive. But the color's coming out beautifully. Now, once we get the base highlight down, we're going to come back in with our red. And that red's gonna become the shadows properly, which will blend with the magenta that we laid down as the base color. So that magenta is what's keeping the skin feeling rich and alive, but now we need to make it feel healthy. What you wanna say, what you wanna... Absolutely, I bet. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. Absolutely, them skin tones. Look at that. I'm loving how it's looking. Oh, yeah. Alright, now we gotta do the hands. Back here. Yup. I know. I wish I could play the same music that I listen to. Alright, now comes the real fun part. You ready? Now we're gonna add some blush. So we want those rosy cheeks. We're going for the rosiest of cheeks. So let's clean out our blending brush. We're gonna run it over to the back and we're gonna just kind of soak up as much that we can. Dry that brush out. I think so. But I want to actually have it as part of the stream, because if people don't have Spotify, then they've just got a silent stream. But if you want to listen to what I'm listening to, it's going to be kind of weird hearing my music and not. I'm trying to figure out a way around it. Alright. Rosy noses. We're going to use just a smidge. Just the smidge. The tiniest amount of quinacridone red. Okay, now this is gonna be weird. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go backwards. So we're gonna take the red. We're gonna put the red in the shadows. Then we're gonna pull the red upwards. And then we're gonna get our highlight and pull it back down. And get that kind of blended in. Oh my god. Love this song. The main theme song for Beastars just came on. Absolutely my jam. Just a little bit, and then we're going to bring that rosiness up. Wonderful, my life. There we go, getting that merry little, like, Santa Claus. Excellent! Oh, that's fantastic that you're gonna paint tomorrow. You know it isn't sexual, strictly confectional, medically medicinal. Look at that. Of all the songs to play Comfortably Numb. No, I want something to bop to. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm listening to Tally Hall. That's what I need today. I need some Tally Hall. Lives apart again, where everything should do to be in. To say hello and welcome you, good day, that is my name. Alright, now before we move on to the next face, let's come back in with a little bit of our skin tone. Something like that. Introduce your what and introduce my when. The name I like to call it likes to say it's something, it's something, it's something. It lives and breathes and it insists that it is something. I don't wanna walk or sleep or eat. Exactly. Do you know Tally Hall? Oh. You might like it. Whoa. A sigh, given a few tries, nothing goes right in its time. Circles and spirals and lines. I knew why and by and why. There. What I knew, but now I am by and why. Alright, that's what I'm after. Now we're gonna get just a little bit of red right here. Let us sing, let us sing. Beautiful, beautiful. Bees and down. Alright, I need a smaller brush. Whoa! Oh, absolutely. Sneeze is gonna have quite the red nose. There's that point again where everything's underneath to be and there seems to fall beneath more feet. Buttons tick like bullets whenever you won't call. It seems like I knew you are. Everything what you are doesn't seem like it just you are. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. On the weather we ran in the house or outside. My belt all I need. Wherever you go, stalking me slowly. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You sound so much further on the phone. You fit just right next to me. Tonight can't be. Let's get that rosy cheek blended in. Miles and away from home, low down yet a little meaner. Message about the tone and away from the less toaster than me. It's breaking me slowly. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave it alone. You sound so much further on the phone. You fit just right next to me. Is it can't be? Alright. We're gonna get just a little bit of red here and here. Wherever you love it, breaking my heart. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave it alone. You fit just right next to me. Alright, now we're gonna come in. We're gonna just do the nose again. Bridge of the nose. Blend that in. Perfect. Come right here. And blend that in. Coast to coast, like butter and toast. Deadlines from rooms to rooms. Perfect. The waffle shiver. I love it. I love it. How you doing, Legendary Action? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, on to our good friend Sneezy. We're at the mini mall, working the carnival. Welcome to take it all. Welcome to Tally Hall. All right. working the carnival. Oh. Animal working the carnival. Let's play it all. There, how's that? No, welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. Welcome to Tally Hall. Are they happy? Is this happy? I'm hearing the footsteps of a man, and the mystic. How sadistic. Up into the elevator, I'll see you later. Don't you worry. Features. Into painted whispered, I don't got forgotten. Next the same it's in it of the white brick houses of disaster questions. Other stories. And he laughs and took his vow and left his agent and no answers. No questions. Perfect. There, how's that looking? Doc's face feels good. He doesn't have too rosy of cheeks. We're gonna do that. 1 secondary smile. Oh, that's too cute. Oh, that extra mile. All right, he looks adorable. Look at that. Look at those rosy little cheeks. Oh, so cute. Chemistry is gone. We're gonna do just the tip of his nose, though. You, no longer left inside. Now with his world renown was thinking about his last real day of silence. Was it over? Where's it just we've got a measure isn't real, it's just a picture of a letter. One secondary smile to go that extra mile to make me feel today, to make it go away. One chemistry is gone, taken for a ride, far away from you, no longer left inside. One secondary smile to go that extra mile, to make me feel today, to make it go away. The chemistry is gone, go for a ride, far away from you, no longer left inside. Alright, food's here. Let's wash these brushes really quick, and then I'm gonna go grab food. That way I can actually eat something today, so we'll be right back. Oh god, they look so good. Alright. And it's something, and it's something. So, 1 second, I'm gonna grab Bob. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere. Hell yeah. Oh man, I'm loving how this looks. This looks so good. Ah, I love it. I'm having such a good time. I suppose you're quite content in your swimming pool. Bring back Bob? Never. You're stuck with me! Or lack thereof. And for me, there's 1,000 people here, and they're waiting for you. It's your birthday, you can cry if you want to. What if I told you I could build you something? What if I told you I could make you live? Follow the instructions, send them in the direction of my voice. Griffy! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Apologies, I'm just quickly eating some food. I realized like an hour into stream that I haven't eaten yet today. Don't judge the way I eat chips. And hold your hand. What? Did I not get an alert? What's going on? Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much for... Did I say follow? Oh my god, sub. Thank you, Griffey, for the sub. Holy crap, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so sorry, my brain's kind of... How are you doing? Welcome, thank you. A sub. Holy crap, I am so sorry. I did not mean to shortchange you on that. Thank you so much for the sub. Exactly. You're my voice. Oh man. Salad. Moxie, you're not getting any salad. My salad. You already ate today. How's everyone doing today? Freshly picking from banana tree, and a many wonder. Banana blowing never end. Do you want a banana? Peel it down and go. Do you want a banana? This banana for you. I'm doing wonderfully, Airspat. How are you doing? How's class going for you? Sorry, I'm just eating food really quick. Fantastic. But whatever you may never know, because whatever you were doing was whatever you should. I know you'll find what's right for you. It's important to take steps back and make sure you find out what you want to do, because you're going to do it for a while. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. I'm good at programming. I enjoy programming. But I find it so frustrating that some days I just don't want to do it. Like, I'm good at it, but I hate working for people. Jobs are awful. I just don't work well in a job. Salad from Chipotle. Just get my creative side refueled. Chipotle! Chipotle! Sponsor me! I'll eat a single Chipotle burrito on stream every stream if they sponsor me. It won't be good for me, but I'll do it. Hey, Marcy. Wouldn't that be great to be sponsored by Chipotle? I don't know if Chipotle even sponsors streamers. We're out for something better. Hey Zane, how are you doing? I'd love to do art full time, but that's also really hard. Possibility that you've been had, but not by me. Don't worry about it. Well, I don't like that expression too much. I don't know what's going on, but personal advice. Try thinking about it from a different lens. Saying girl problems kind of thrusts the blame off of you onto her. So, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's going on, but I'd try rewording that a little bit in your head and focus it as an interpersonal communications problem, a person-to-person issue. Might solve some of the problems. Again, I know nothing. Hey, Jamaroon. Good, how are you doing? We're working on our... Well, I'm also, like, munching on some food. But we've been working on... the 7 Dwarfs. I don't even know why I Some things I just can't get around. I know, right, Jamaroon? Oh, they're so fun. Listen, like I said, I don't know what the problem is, but when I hear... It goes both ways. You say, oh, I've got girl problems, oh, I've got guy problems. You're kind of forcing the problem into kind of this weird bucket of you only have the problem because they're a guy or a girl. And that's part of the problem, potentially. Because I used to think about it the same way. I'm like, oh, I've got girl problems. But it's like, okay, no, I wasn't actually taking the time to understand her and communicate with her, because I was just thinking, oh, she's a girl. She's emotional. I'm a guy. I'm not. Well, fast forward 10 years and I'm gay. So I've sat back and like learned this, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see where the problem was. The problem actually lied particularly in me, because I was framing the issue incorrectly. Now, again, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, Zane, but I am just saying as a good piece of life advice, consider it. And you might have just been saying it as the colloquial expression, but I would challenge that expression. It's not just that, I can't take any more heartbreak, which is really nice, and I'm still like breaking her out of her shell, and if me and her end up dating, it's gonna hurt bad. Well, given that sentence, I mean, we can dive into the rabbit hole, potentially. I don't really want to, like, derail all of stream for it right now, because I am hella in the zone. But I will say this. If you're worried about heartbreak, you might not be ready for a relationship. Because heartbreak's gonna happen. Because if you jump... Every relationship that you're in, there's kind of this trial period of whether or not it's gonna work. If you just jump right into the relationship and say, okay, cool, I'm in it, I'm committed, I'm in it to win it, you're gonna always get yourself hurt. Spend the first few months getting to know them. In a dating sense. Don't commit your emotions just yet. But moreover, if you're worried about heartbreak, you're probably not in the right headspace to start dating in the first place. Because what are you afraid of? What are you bringing into the relationship? That's not a good foundation to start the relationship on if you're already fearing that it's going to go poorly. That fear of the failure of the relationship is going to help guide you towards that. Like, if you don't want to hit something in your car, don't look at it. It sounds so weird, but if a pedestrian's in the street and you watch them trying to avoid them, you're gonna actually... Yeah, no, of course. And I don't... Again, this is all just postulation. Because, yeah, I'm not getting the full story. Like, so take everything with a pinch of salt. If you go, Steve T doesn't know what he's talking about, then I don't know what I'm talking about. Live your life. But I would just say to consider, if you're worried about getting hurt, ask yourself why. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship. Maybe whatever's going on with that relationship has you scared. Might not be the right relationship. I don't think there's any such thing as soulmates. Which sounds weird, but hear me out here. Soulmates aren't real. There are people you are incredibly compatible with. But there's not just one person in the world who's right for you. It's impossible. Statistically improbable. No, statistically impossible. there are a group of people and individuals who ideals, personalities, and behaviors align with your ideals, personalities, and behaviors. Exactly, Arispat. Yeah, if you're afraid you're gonna get poisoned, then you're gonna get poisoned. Like, because you're looking for it. If you think every food you eat's gonna give you food poisoning, you're gonna get food poisoning. Because anytime you kind of feel bad, it was the food, I've been food poisoned. That's how it goes. It happens all the time then. It's basic psychology from that perspective. Now again, I'm just spouting out my ass when it comes to what's right for you in your relationship. I'm not a therapist. But be cautious. Be overly skeptical, because the right person will communicate with you, have effective, healthy communication, and establish those boundaries and discuss those fears. If you can't tell her that you're scared of heartbreak, the relationship's gonna fail. Now, if you tell her, I'm afraid you're gonna break my heart, and she takes that as an attack, rather than directly engaging and saying, well, why? Why are you worried I'm gonna break your heart? If you don't have that conversation, it's gonna fail. You're not communicating. Now, you can learn to communicate, but be real with people. Just talk to them. Communication is key. If you cannot tell her, I am afraid you're going to break my heart, and have a reasonable, non-emotion heightened through the ceiling yelling and screaming conversation, don't do it. Don't put yourself through it. Learn, grow, and find someone who, when you go, like, let's walk through this real quick. Hold on. Side tangent of super steep T wisdom mode. All right, you ready? If you talk to your partner and you try to have a reasonable conversation with them, where you're trying to talk in I feel statements of, I feel hurt, or I feel sad, or I feel worried, or I'm afraid, I feel fear. If the other person gets defensive, dismisses those feelings, or tries to divert the conversation away from it, you're not having a healthy conversation in a boundary setting session. Now, I'm talking about a lot of things that you need to learn about on your own through research, or go to counseling and like ask your counselor, like, I want to learn about boundary setting. I want to learn about effective communication. Me just telling you this is not going to necessarily solve the problem or even make sense, because I've had years of practice with this now, of very, very deliberate usage of these tools and concepts to better my interpersonal relationships across the board. So, when you try to have a conversation about something and you can't openly tell them, I'm afraid you're going to leave me, or I'm worried because I think this relationship's going to hurt me. Oh, thank you, Griffey. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you're here. If you say I'm worried that you're going to hurt me emotionally, everyone can have different experiences, but when they go to communicate back with you, you want to have that conversation of, okay, I hear you, talk to me about it. Trying to dismiss it, trying to sidestep it, or solve the problem of, I'm afraid that you're going, like, I have a fear that you're going to leave me, and they go, I'm not going to leave you. It might not be the actual conversation, getting to the root of it of, I've had relationships fail in the past suddenly, where I wasn't aware of problems that I was doing, and I'm getting the same sensation as last time, and I'm worried that there's something that we're not talking about. And if they can't engage you in that conversation and have meaningful conversation about it, that's when you need to kind of hit the pause button, not on the relationship, but on what's going on at that moment, and try to find a way to get to that middle ground about how to have healthy and effective communication. Because communication is key, and everyone handles things differently. When you're in a relationship with someone, you're bringing everything to the table. Themselves, their past, their future, their traumas, their experiences, all of it. And all of that shapes the individual present. So if you yourself come from a trauma background of any form, or you're dating someone with a trauma background, that changes the dynamic in the narrative, because there may be a lot more work for both parties that's necessary to reach that degree of comfortable conversation. And so don't expect it just right out of the gate. Like, what I'm not trying to say is, if you can't talk to her, break up with her. But the important thing is it work you're willing to put in, and is it work that she's willing to put in? Or in any relationship, is your partner willing to put in the effort to mend that communication as well? And seriously put in the effort. Not just say, no, I'm working on it, or yeah, no, I'm listening, babe. No, you want them to actively engage in the communication process and work through that. Those are the key things to be looking for. The reason why I say there's no such thing as soulmates is because I truly believe that any person can date and be in love with any other person as long as effective communication can take place. Now, that's of course not accurate. Not everyone's going to get along. Your backgrounds, opinions, philosophies, all that kind of stuff, don't jive. But I inherently think that humans are capable of loving one another in an incredibly powerful way, because that's advantageous. If you can fall in love with anybody, then that helps the species. And humans are generally pretty solid at falling in love. Look at every person who falls head over heels for the first person to give them attention, and that's why. Someone gives you positive reinforcement in your life, one that you've been craving. Oh man, they're the one. They're perfect. Oh, daddy. But that's the thing. I think anyone is capable of loving anybody else. But whether or not that love is sustainable and works beyond just physical intimacy or other interpersonal relationship things, comes down to communication and your capacity to share experiences between each other in whatever mode that makes sense to you. I think that's the key. At least that's what it's looking like to me so far. And don't get me wrong, I have a terrible track record, but I've learned a lot, and that's really the conclusion that I'm at. So in whatever the future endeavor of my life looks like, these are the things that I'm going to be keeping in mind for the people that I might be scouting as potential partners of mine. Is, what do I do differently in order to have that clear, effective communication? Hey, listen, you heard it here first. I think you can make clips that long. I don't know if you can. I think you can manually set the distance. But that's honestly, in my opinion, the truth of it is that I think humans can love anybody. And the important thing is to just be able to talk and work through what you're experiencing. And if the person's willing to put in the time and effort, then you'll make it work. And if they're not, then it won't work. And it's unfortunately that cut and dry. Hey Valendar, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, my current partner was in an abusive relationship 10 years ago. I had to learn very quickly to engage in conversation in a much different way than I'm used to, because initially I would say things in a way that were upsetting to her. Luckily, we were able to figure it out early on, so we didn't mess it up right out of the gate. Absolutely, Griffey, absolutely. And that's the thing, is don't fault someone for their trauma. Work with them to try and figure out how to communicate. But the other thing, though, is also, like, have conversations around that, because otherwise, how do you know how to figure it out? And work with them and support them. Especially if they're getting help in resolving that trauma. It's different. If you've always had a family of love, or you've always been in a healthy, happy relationship, it's really, really different to experience someone with trauma, because you don't know what's going to be a trigger. And honestly, it can feel really foreign if you've never experienced it. So someone who has a trauma background, though, isn't broken or ineligible for love or a relationship. You have to be patient and communicate with them and understand where they're coming from. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to reach them in the way that they need. And that patience is going to be key. But once you figure out that mode of communication,
And as the relationship moves on to become healthy and productive, and the person works through and resolves their trauma, other more effective forms of communication will bloom from that too, which is incredible. So it just takes time. A relationship is born out of time and effort and a residual commitment between the two people to always engage to be their best when they're engaging with each other. When one person stops trying to grow to better themselves, to continue to be a committed person in the relationship, then the relationship starts to falter. I also personally stand by the opinion that people will never change themselves for a relationship, they'll change themselves for them. A person who changes themselves for the relationship is ultimately performing a selfish behavior, but that's okay. You need to. If you want to make sure a relationship that you're in is successful, you need to better yourself. Bettering yourself is inherently a better thing to do for yourself. You're going to have a more successful relationship. That's a good thing to want. If you don't care about the other person or really yourself in that respect or the relationship, then you're not going to put in the effort. And so that's why I kind of feel the philosophy that people change for themselves, not for the relationship. If a person wants to be in the relationship, they will change themselves to fit that puzzle piece. And both people are actively engaging in that process to develop what is this thing between the two of them called a relationship. But if one person isn't willing to make sacrifices or changes to themselves in order to help feed the relationship, that's a choice for them not to improve themselves, and that actively works against the relationship. And that's, I think, the core distinction there in that fact too. So you can't ever fix your partner. That's also a really important key. You cannot fix your partner. They can fix themselves with your support, but you cannot fix them. You cannot help them. You cannot make them a better or different person. They have to want to do that. So yeah, it's Tuesday. Random stuff. Let's get back to streaming. But hopefully that was helpful in some capacity. I know we absolutely rambled, but love is out there. And if you allow yourself to be vulnerable and communicate, I think anyone is capable of achieving love in their life. Oh, thank you. I have my moments. Other times, it's just a shit show. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, of course, this is all my opinion. Deal with your life and how you see fit. I can't tell you what to do, but if this makes sense in some way, think about it and learn from it. Because I'm not right. I'm also not wrong. Now back to chaos, exactly. That's not wrong? Pretty. Oh, geez, Valandar. That sounds brutal. There, that's sufficient. I wrote a haiku for you, and I tried at least. That's not so bad. I'm working here. Can that be said to you? Oh, I love this song. Ugh. Carbonation up my nose. Do it. Words don't work like Webster said. They keep me up all night. So I was trying to write for you, but you're hard to write down right. The song is called Haiku by Tally Hall, and the entire song is a haiku. Oh man, holy crap. Jill Cone, welcome, welcome. Hey, Muppet Stooge fan, how are you doing? Fredrigar, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I know, a Jill Cone raid. Welcome, welcome, indubitably Brendan. How are you doing? You are indubitably Brendan. Brendan. Welcome, welcome, Muppet Stooges fan 1. Welcome, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. For those of you who are not following Jill Cone, please go give Jill Cone a follow. Jill is my aunt. How you doing, Jill? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How'd the music go today? So Jill does music live on Twitch. It is really, really cool. You should absolutely go check her out. She does a fantastic job. Absolutely. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Yeah, Aunt Jill. Zackler. It's me, Chris Cake. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. I'm so glad you're liking what you're seeing. Yes, you did. How'd the stream go? We're working on a bust of the 7 dwarves today. We're currently working on their skin tone. I'm getting the red on their rosy cheeks and their noses. Wow, that brush is a lot wetter than I expected it to be. It sounds like you had a great stream, Jill. What were you playing anything specific today? Was it audience choice? Like what was the stream today? You understand? Indubitably Brendan. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Exciting. Oh, fantastic. Rocket Drums, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Welcome. That's super exciting. Ah, that's so much fun. Well, I appreciate you passing the raid along to me. I really do. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're coming in, we're blocking out the red, and then we're blending that into the face. And then we'll come back in and highlight over it again. There. See, nice rosy cheek. Needs a little more color right down here. Just like that. Absolutely. No, completely. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. I'm doing wonderfully, Brendan. Or do you prefer full username, Brendan, or indubitably? If I could hold it and fall in love with it too. You told me to buy a pony. Alrighty. So we're using oil paints. Perfect. Just Brendan it is. Oh, really? That's awesome. Listen, for those of you who do music or art, honest... Oh, my webcam crashed.
Oh, hello?
I need to replace this webcam.
All right, now let's reconfigure it really quickly. What a pain in the booty. Perfect. Ooh, Tom Ruger, the creator of Animaniacs, did a Seven Dwarfs cartoon for Disney a few years ago. It was really good, great cast, canceled after 2 seasons because it aired on Disney XD, which is the Disney network they didn't care about. Oh man, I didn't even know about that. That's so cool. All right, that's super cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. Absolutely gonna have to look that up. Yo, listen, for those of you, all right, so that's what I was saying before my camera crashed. For those of you who are artists of any form, musicians of any form, feel free to share what you do. We've got a general gallery. So if you want to join our Discord, you're free to share in the general gallery if it's non-miniature related art. Otherwise, like if you got Instagram or Spotify or something like that, drop a link. I want to see what everyone does because all art is incredible. The fact that you all create in some capacity is incredible. I think it's truly what makes us human. Land together again. See the way the earth can stay below. This is what I'm all about. Making art and showing it off. Sharing what we do. All right, so now we're highlighting the cheeks. So we're bringing in our bright skin tone. Then we're gonna blend that in. Being alone, it was even. Oh, absolutely. I think art is one of the most human things we can accomplish. The outermost climb I believe in. No, I love art. I think it is absolutely one of the most important things to being human. The land together again. There, look at that. That's bashful. Looking all nice and bashful. All right, now we are gonna bring in just a little bit of our... Oh, I cleaned the brush without thinking. All right, now we're gonna bring in a little bit of our quinacridone red. So for those of you who are wondering what we're using oil paints. It's called the 7D. It was the Seven Dwarfs pre-Snow White, different design style. Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, was Doc. Billy West, the voice of Fry, and Futurama was Bashful. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea. All right, I'm definitely looking this up. Oh, that's super cool. I've been looking for something to watch recently, too. So, this hand looks a little too pale. So, like, I'm pale. But you see all of the pink where the light is kind of going through my skin. That's what we're working on right now. So what we're going to do is, let's see, the light's coming in this way. So we're going to get just a little bit of red here, 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 here. There are some things we are never meant to know. Perfect. Look at that. Then suddenly that feels more like a hand. Now, of course, we've got a little bit too much red, so we're going to come back up on the tops. And we're going to just blend a little bit of the skin tone back on. There we are. That looks like a hand now. Oh. I forgot to do the ears. I'll go back and do the ears in a second. So that's bashful.
Oh, jeez. That is definitely a wow. But if you do post in the Discord, let me know so I can take a look at it. Alright, looking good. Let's come back in with our main skin tone. We're going to run it across the tops of the fingers. Then we're going to go in the direction of the fingers. Bring that back out. Perfect. Just like that. Now that feels like a living skin tone. So these are the 4 colors we're using for skin tone. So we started with a magenta base. Then we went into a pink flesh. The pink flesh then dries. And we kind of mull the highlight skin tone, the Caucasian skin tone, on top. After that, we come back into all the shadows and we blend in this red in the shadows where we want to get that rosiness of the cheeks. Highlight again back with the light skin tone. And this is what we're left with. We're left with what looks and feels like a natural skin tone. Indeed. So this mini is made by Spira Mirabilis Minis, and this is the concept art for them. So it's a limited run sculpture. I'm very excited that I got a hold of the model. Spira Mirabilis does 48-hour sale, and then that's it. However many are sold and bought, that's as many as there are. So, incredibly difficult minis to get a hold of. So I'm very glad to have gotten one. Best way to get a Spira Mirabilis kit is to follow their Instagram, because that's where it gets posted. I know, right, Clockwork Magpie? How are you doing? Good to see ya. Alright, we're going for a deeper red on Grumpy because he's angry. He's grouchy. Alright, now we're gonna get the forehead. So, alright, let's see if I can do an angry face. Grumpy, angry, ah! All those furrows add to that. So, you can tell how, like, not angry I get normally because that was, like, way too much brain power to figure out how to look angry. So we're gonna just kind of dance the red over the furrow. A steep smash! Exactly. Okay, looking good. Yeah, that's looking grouchy. Oh, look at that. He's so angry. I know, right? I am, like, never angry. I actually don't know what I look like when I'm actually legitimately angry. Like, I've never been, like, screaming in front of a mirror. Oh, that's gonna be awesome, Clockwork. That's gonna be so much fun. You need to post photos when you paint it. I want to see. Everything is better when you're learning. All right, but now we got to get the tops of the ridges of the furrow. However, though. Perfect. So that way it adds that depth. Yeah, there we go. Time and place and mind points along the line. All right, then we're gonna pull. Yep. In orbit all the time. All right, now since he's scrunching his nose a little bit, rather than doing the end of the nose, we're gonna do kind of the ridge of the nose as well.
So we're gonna put some red right. Oh, we need to thin this up a little bit. I'm glad everyone's liking this mini. I'm having a blast painting it. I think this is such a cute miniature. Run away and you run. I've been coming down. Alright, so we're gonna get it right there in that ridge. Perfect. Then we're gonna blend that out and down. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah, he's angry. Roar, roar. Alright, now we're gonna do just like we did with Dopey. We're gonna do just the tip of the nose. Darkness till she lives obsessed to make her way to me. Doesn't turn into the time where she will need to feed. And I am the willing victim of a cannibal. She rips out my bones just like I'm an animal. Boom, boom, and right now I'm not feeling like my... There, look at that. Oh, look how grumpy he looks. He's so angry. What? Oh, what? That's amazing. One big one and 7 mini ones. That's spectacular. We don't want to do too much of the highlight. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we've got it right where people leave their anger. Like, all right, all right. Yeah, right here is where a lot of that skin bunches up. Yeah, right here with the fur on the nose. Yep, that's exactly where people are holding their anger. In the corner. All right, now let's make Sleepy look a little more peaceful. Looks like he's overheating a bit. But we're gonna come in here and we're gonna just do, bridge the nose down. Perfect, and we're gonna come right here and lighten that up a little bit. Perfect, come in here. Perfect, there we go. Oh. There, now Sleepy feels a little bit more relaxed. Doc, I really like the paleness. We've got just the red on the tip of the nose. Sneezy, of course. Sneezy's nose is super red, and his whole face is kind of looking like it's struggling. Let's pull a little bit away from the cheeks with some of the brighter color. There. We really want the redness. We really want the redness to sit right here, like glasses. Yeah, it's a microwave behind me. I use it for heating up clay. So I do my own sculpting as well. Actually, my caster just got back to me. So I'm hoping that I'll have the base here soon. But this is called monster clay. So it's a chiffon style clay, so it doesn't cure. At room temperature, it's not really malleable. As it heats up, no, actually, I just go upstairs and brew it in my Breville. It would be good for, though. Yeah, chiffon is the type of clay, so it's an oil-based clay. At room temperature, it's a different consistency. When you microwave it, it starts to get really melty and runny, and you can actually do a lot of work with it. I've got soft, medium, and hard monster clay. So this is medium, which is what I typically work in. I also work in hard monster clay. Soft monster clay is way too malleable for me to personally feel comfortable using it.
So, all right, now we got to get under his eyes. So that's what that's used for, which is awesome. Something to being the one who you are. Right? Oh, yeah. Holding the thoughts in as you pull away in your car. It would not be tasty. So we sculpted up a base for the Kanakmara. And so I'm waiting on that base. But when I get that base, we'll finish the Kanakmara. How is it done? Other people. Alright, then we're gonna get above the eyes too. Yeah, right above the eyes. There. Now he looks like his allergies are kicking his ass. Zara. Perfect. And then of course Happy looks like he's been laughing himself so hard that he can't like catch his breath. I see you not too far. Alright, I do want to rosy up his cheeks just a little bit more. We're going to do the lower portion of the cheek. There. Then let's get the underside of the nose. We don't have to be too precise because we're using oils, which is really good. Oh, yeah. There. That feels better. I know, right? It's all good. We're kind of more PG-13-ish, but even then, definitely tending towards PG. I want anybody to be able to come by and enjoy the stream, and that's important to me. All right, look at that. Look at that. All right, the dwarves are looking good. We live in the service of the queen, already in control of everything.
It's like a mist, then it's like a sunset, it's like a sunrise, it's like a universe.
Alright, we're gonna get, I forgot, we gotta do in here. Right there. This is why I really like oils though, is because this is literally just how I paint with oils. Just get that paint down, blend it. Leave at a distance. The man is dreaming, keep perfectly still. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do love oils. They help me for my painting style more than any other medium. Like oils aren't for everyone. It's just, do they help you with the way that you like to paint? Like, it feels so grossly oversimplified, but it's really the way I just kind of think about it, is I'm just moving paint around. Look at that. All right, now we got that solid depth on the hand. Scarecrow, maybe the wind knows whether you wonder who's calling your name. Let's see. Posted a photo of the invisible stalker from Reaper to my D&D group's Discord, and they are seriously playing along. It says assembly required. What needs to be assembled? Wow, such accurate detail. That's hilarious. I love it. Alright, can't forget about the ears now. Alright. I keep cleaning the brushes too early. Perfect.
So this is my 4th year of painting now, which has been a ton of fun. I think I'm just about to hit 2,000 hours, which means I'm 1/5 of the way to being an expert. Only who wonder if you wanna play. I'm gonna be doing. My plan is to participate in the Pride Marine this year, and the idea is we're gonna paint it up in the same style that we did this model. So we're gonna paint up a Marine using only palette knives. So like, it shows off better here. Ugh. So we're gonna paint up the Space Marine in the same style we did here, where rather than using brushes, we're only gonna use palette knives. So that'll be a ton of fun, and I'm really excited about it. So we're gonna be doing that for Pride Month in June. I don't know what kind of Marine yet. I've got to find the gayest Marine I can. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah, this camera. I haven't. I'll look them up on Spotify. All right, deactivate, unplug, plug in, activate. Oh, I'm gonna have to break the bank to get a new camera. But no, like, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna try to find a game marine for this. Like, unfortunately, in Warhammer, there's not like, there's the, oh, what's the marine called? No frickin' way. Oh my god. All right, is the cable bad? Is the cable bad? No, it shouldn't be. No way. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. This camera better not be dead, because if it is, I'm so gonna be upset because I want to stream. All right, let's see how it does. Configure video. Oh my god. Activate. All right, configure video. Okay. I'll definitely give it a listen. Hey, Valandar, what's up? Okay, that's better. Good and evil. Oh, perfect, perfect. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's look at the art card. Oh, that's right. I was doing ears. All right, let's get back to the ears really quick before I space out again. Whisper these on swaying trees and thunderies divine. A Pride Maris Marine. Love it. That feels like an ear.
Taking us where no one knows. We'll remember when we fell into the trap. Okay. Alright, that feels good. The night air is unprepared for thoughts we would condemn.
I managed to snag the Easter mini from Kingdom Death Monster this year, so that should be here next week. Maybe even later this week, depending on how fast the mail is.
Overflows, taking us where no one knows. We remember when we fell into the trap. Okay.
I should have done a mini for Easter. Perfect. Now, you'd think, oh, well, let's just blend red and this pale skin tone together, and that'll look like skin, right? Mm-mm. You have to do all of the layers that I'm showing, because light penetrates paint. Light does not just reflect off the outermost layer of paint. So everything about the layers that we've done is playing a role in getting the desired effect that we're moving towards. And that's critically important to understand about painting, is that painting is done in layers for two reasons. One, building up your shapes, but then two, it's how you actually get the color that you want, because light actually moves through stuff in real life too, just as it does the paint. So it's important that you get all of that involved when you're painting. And then voila! You've got natural looking skin tone and ears. Yeah. Ah, look at that. It feels so good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's wash these brushes for real this time. For realsies. Yeah, absolutely it does. No, human skin is complicated. So that's why I like to start with a magenta base. And so these are the 4 colors we use for a Caucasian skin tone. Freaky creatures, monster party. Alright, now let's put away the unused paint. Yep. Perfect. All right, also, everyone, let's talk for a second about stream stuff. We're not done. Don't go anywhere. But just letting everyone know. So, I think I'm introducing Saturdays back to the stream schedule. Now, I don't know if Tuesdays are going anywhere, because Tuesday was the day we were adding in lieu of Saturday. But I missed the longer paint session on Saturday. So that's one thing I'm considering. Yep, I've heard about that. Clockwork, it's really cool. I enjoy the idea. I think that's what's called as mother color. So I think we're gonna also move on weekdays, stream forward an hour, maybe hour and a half, to help hit more time zones when people are reasonably available. So, because by about this time, lots of people are having to head off to bed. Even West Coast. So, I want to get more time in prior to these times. To 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, roughly. Now, Saturdays, part of me wants to introduce Saturdays again because we can go later on Saturdays. They're a great opportunity for us to capture our German audience. And that's unfortunately one of the things that's come from doing only weekdays, is I've cut out the German audience, which is not fun. Or enjoyable to them. So, trying to figure it out exactly what I want to do. But just so everyone knows, that's what I'm kind of thinking and working through right now, is how do I have a better time frame for everyone. And I think that'll be good, actually. Look at this. Ah. Loving this. Alright, let's change up our music. Alrighty, I didn't change the music. No, I'm feeling something more upbeat. Well, not just not upbeat, but I'm feeling something particular. Absolutely, Clockwork. That's the cool part about Nurgle, is that you get to really play with it. Alright, what's next? Should we block out colors on main torso? Ooh, my stomach's kind of hurting me. Call me what you want, call me what you need, call me in the morning, I'll be on my way. Alright, let's see. That's what I'm thinking. I think we'll do clothing next. No, we're just now working on the face. We should maybe do the beard. Hmm. I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw Bob Ross up. Be nice to Bob. That's what I'm leaning towards his hair. So let's grab Bob. I gotta go use the restroom really quick because I'm in the zone, so I don't want to get stream just yet. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Alrighty, I'm back. Woo! Ah. My stomach's upset. But absolutely, Jill, as always, stay steeped. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight in the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And Aerospat, have a wonderful night as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Stay steeped. Ah. Oh. How's everyone doing? Okay. Let's take a look at what we did. The 7 dwarves. I love how they look. Should we do facial hair next? Or clothing? I'm thinking about it. Well, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about where and how things overlap. Hi, Maximu. Hey, baby girl. I'm leaning towards... I don't think that's a bad idea. Alright. Let's see. I know, right? Moxie! Pretty wants to say hi. It's Moxie! Hey, Moxie Moo! Yeah, Moxie's a cutie. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, I know she is. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn for little Moxie. Okay. Let's go left to right then. This is the art card. So he's got a ginger beard. Tiny little bit of a petticoat, which looks like a medium gray. Yeah. Okay. So, what color should his shirt be? He's happy.
So we're gonna have red, red, green, yellow. Sorry, green, gray, yellow. Warm Portland gray. Okay. We're gonna use some cool Portland gray here soon. Let's grab our warm Portland gray. I'm such a fan of warm Portland gray. It has such beautiful everything about it. I love it. Okay.
Owner's Pain Gray. Good grays are useful. Just so you know, if you don't have any good grays, I advise getting some. They help a ton. Like, they really help. All right. Okay. Ah! Oh, there we go. Alright, now we're gonna grab our our cool Portland Gray.
laughs a god in a hospital. No one laughs a god in a war. Nobody's laughing with.
Hey, Reblis, how you doing? Good to see ya.
Very cold. No one laughs a god. After all, I'm taking tests. No laughing at God. Not yet. Shake. Laughing at God.
Is it a monitor?
They're about to choke. Look, I can be funny.
That sounds like a lot of work. Oh. Hey, Amishtig, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully everything got fixed up, Revlis. There, that looks like that suits Happy well. Oh, jeez. Oh, holy crap. No, I don't like her at all. I can't stand her as a character. Is- Oh man. Yeah, I don't enjoy her as a character at all. Okay. Interesting. Huh.
Alright, that bird's really cute. We'll let that dry and then we'll come in and paint that in. Alright, looking good there. So we're going to use up the little bit of quinacridone red left, and we're going to just quickly start getting coverage on this hat, because quinacridone red's relatively thin. So it might take a few coats to get good coverage. Yeah, it looks really good. So we'll let that dry.
All right. Starting to get some life to it. We're gonna do Doc's hat as well, so we're gonna put just a little bit more quinacridone red down, because I want to get the first coat down, because it'll take a few coats to get the quinacridone red to cover the way I want it to. It's a very thin paint, so the next time we go to paint using the quinacridone red, we'll be able to get the coverage that we want. Oh no. Not quite following, Revless. I see, I see. Okay. I see. That's funny. Oh, look at that. Right. I see. Yeah. Oh. Alrighty, everybody. I'm feeling really good about the 7 dwarves so far. I'm really loving how Happy's looking. Alright, let's put away our colors. Because I think now we're in a good spot to let it dry. Gray. Don't go anywhere yet. we are gonna raid, and I want to pass you along to someone awesome. Alrighty. Whoop. Sorry. Alrighty. So, I'm loving how the dwarves are looking so far. Oh, I love how it's looking so far. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alrighty, everybody. I am tired. It is 11 o'clock. We streamed for almost 4 hours today, which is fantastic. I was really feeling it today, which is good. Tomorrow we're going to work on our awesome miniature that we're working on. The Alaric Spirit of the Mountain. I'm hoping we can get her finished up here soon. I really want to be done with her. But yeah, so I'm loving how this looks. Oh yeah, no, I really like how this looks. I love the skin tone. Alright, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We are going to raid. We're going to pass you along to someone awesome, I promise. Alright. Let's see who's on. Let's raid Drax. Not every day we raid Drax. Alrighty, everybody. Oh, thank you all so much for a spectacular stream tonight. I really appreciate it. I had an absolute blast. I hope everyone else did too. Look at how the dwarves are looking. I think they look fantastic. Like, they look great. They feel very storybook, which is exactly what I'm going for. So, as always, everybody, stay steeped. We'll be streaming tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Times. Going up till about the same time. We'll be moving hours earlier, starting next week, I think. So I'll make sure to announce what those earlier hours are. But take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Let's raid. Bye. Alrighty, YouTube. As always, YouTube, stay steeped. Have a fantastic rest of your night.